Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back for episode 17 of the Cagelocke with myself and of course aDrive. Say hi, buddy.
Yo, what is going on YouTube?
And
my name is Dan. I also go aDrive. How's it going, guys?
that was like a really delayed. I'm sorry about my hair, by the way. It looks terrible.
It looks terrible. Joey looks terrible. I look terrible. I look like a baby.
Oh yeah, Dan, why don't you tell us the story you were telling me about how you accidentally shaved?
I accidentally shaved. So here's the thing, guys. I haven't been clean shaven. So I still have a stubble. I didn't go all the way down, but I haven't been clean shaven. Oh, I just ran into another trainer. I haven't been clean shaven since around a year ago. This is the last time I fully shaved my beard off was about a year ago. I've always had one since I was like 16. I always just kind of roll with it for the most part. And this morning I went to clean it up and just trim it. You know, I took a number 2 on an electric razor. Started trimming it to a number 2, you know, I was feeling pretty good about it. And then all of a sudden, while I'm doing that, I was like, oh, I missed the spot. Let me just go back. I was like starting to heat up my, not heat up, but like use warm water to kind of make my other razor like, you know, whatchamacallit. What am I trying to say here? Trying to make my other razor warm so I can shave with it because I don't use shaving cream. I just use like hot water. And I was like, oh, I missed the spot. Let me just grab my razor again on the 2 and I'll just like trim it really quick. And I grabbed it and it was actually set to 1 on the guard. And I just like went like this and like a huge patch, just straight up, just a huge patch. And I came out of the bathroom this morning. I said to my fiance, I was like, babe, how do you feel about me not having a beard? And she's like, well, what happened? I was like, well, here's the issue. You know, I explained it. And she's like, well, try doing a 1 the whole way instead of, you know, full shaved with the razor. And I said, all right. So that's what I did. And here I am. So it is what it is. It'll grow back, but it's just kind of funny. I didn't actually plan for that to be the case.
I remember when I accidentally shaved myself, bro. I was 7, so I just want to put that out there.
What were you doing with a razor at 7?
Huh?
Oh, you said you're Italian, right?
But yeah, I mean, around that age, I feel like everybody starts. Well, maybe I was like
7.
Maybe
I don't
small.
know about that,
No,
man.
no, don't start shaving. No, not around 7. But I'm like, you get curious about the razor, so you put it, and then
boy.
you have nothing, so you just cut yourself.
Oh my god, that sounds like an absolute disaster. By the way, guys, last episode was on my channel. If you haven't checked it out, I'm sure the link will be in the description. Again, thank you guys for sticking with us after our blunder. I love saying that. But after our little mishap there, but we're recovered. We're ready to rock and roll for full normal episodes here as Joey's about to get bodied by this swallow.
Yeah, okay. Just like Dan Swallow in the actual cage match. Some people keep saying, why do you keep foddering off stuff? Why aren't you risking your Pokemon? If you are from my channel, not anything against your subscribers at all, Dan. Just because mine are, I would say, maybe more competitively, like, used to it, I guess. I don't know, experienced. I don't want to say anything about your subscribers. And if you are offended, you know,
treading a fine line here.
If you are offended, feel free to leave a like, tweet it out, and share the video. That's the best way to show that you are offended.
Don't forget to subscribe to Joey, guys.
That's the best.
Now, what Joey's trying to say is Joey's channel is built around the die-hard competitive fans of the Smogon universe. That's what it is. There's no doubt about that in my mind. 100% agree with that. My channel has a lot of people who are competitively aware, but my channel's not built around competitive content. So I think, not to take away what Joey's about to say, but I think, Joey, you're just trying to think long term here, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking about the long term final cage match, because at the end of the day, what matters is the final cage match. And a lot of people have been saying, Dan or you know, aDrive, whatever, you know, what's the point of these cage matches if Joey's just going to fodder something off? Well, here's the thing, though. There is a huge point to it, because the person who wins the cage match is getting a bonus, right? Now, I may have lost Raiden, but I have the ability to have health items on my Gyarados here. I have a Mega Gyarados. I have a huge advantage with that. There's also, you know, held items on Swellow, and the fact that I have a free revive on my Swellow. Those are huge advantages for me going through this playthrough. Because Joey has been foddering off some of his Pokemon, he's realizing, okay, listen, like, I'm going to fodder this Pokemon off, but I'm also losing the potential reward that I would otherwise gain by doing that. And because he's losing some of these cage matches, on paper, I have a slight advantage here going into the final cage match if we get that far. But again, obviously, that's just in theory, right? Who knows what's going to actually happen?
I'm creating my final
But that's
team.
why we have, that's why we have the cage matches after every gym, and that's why they matter. And ultimately, if we get through the Elite Four and we get to battle that 6v6 at the end, or whatever Pokemon are left on our team after we get through the Elite Four, that's when it all comes down, and that's when we decide who's the winner of the Cagelocke. So, hopefully that addresses some of this stuff, because it seems like there's people like
repeatedly saying that.
What
like,
what do the cage matches matter if you're just gonna fodder something? And
guys,
you know, I totally understand. We want things to be exciting, but you also have to get through the playthrough too. So it doesn't really make sense to throw your Blaziken in when Joey knows there's a really
then
good
he has a
chance
Graveler, Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados. I mean, a couple Pokemon on my team that will just body Blaziken.
Yeah, like people
right
are telling
out
me to
the
risk,
gate.
but there's no point in risking when I can safely win. I'm gonna say quote unquote win, as in my objective is to have a powerful team because I want us both to beat the game itself. So my objective is to have a powerful team that could take on his team of 6, his full team of 6 at the end. So I don't mind foddering off something when I can get a more powerful team now. And like for example, cast form, I foddered it off because now I have a huge power Azumarill on my team. So
oh boy, I just switched in a Nuzlocke here, predicting the water weather ball, but then he goes and changes the weather to hail.
Go ahead and get predicted.
I feel like I have to switch.
Speaking of actually, we weren't speaking of anything, but the common question of the day, guys. How do you feel about PU becoming an official tier? Today, it's Tuesday when we're recording it. This is going up Tuesday. Sorry, by the way, that it got up late. I'm saying that in advance because I know it will.
Yeah, it's going to be late. It's going to be a little late.
But how do you guys feel about PU becoming an official tier? For me, I guess it doesn't matter much for me because I would use those Pokemon in NU anyway. I always thought of PU. What happened? Did he thunder you?
No, he kept changing the weather, dude.
Oh, I thought
he like went back to rain. I'm worried about the thunder, but like I don't know what I'm supposed to do here if he keeps changing the weather against me. Do you think he has thunder though at 34?
I hope he doesn't. Maybe if you use a
I'm going back to Nuzlocke. I'm gonna keep playing the Switch game. I'm not risking it, man. He's got Hail and Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and probably Sunny Day. So actually, he probably can't touch me. I hope he just Weather Balls here. That'd be great. Just go for Weather Ball.
I should go for Hail predicting you.
Sunny Day.
Go ahead and get predicted. Tell me how.
I can't do this, man.
This dude is power predicting you. He's actually on another level. But like I was saying,
this is actually hilarious.
PU just became an official tier. For me personally, it's cool because now I have a new official tier to play. I didn't really play much PU because it wasn't official. But it doesn't really matter, again, because those Pokemon I still use in NU from time to time anyway, so I don't know. What do you think, Dan? How do you also think this will affect, like, things like the UCL and GBA? Oh, by the way, Dan and I are in playoffs, if you guys didn't know.
Oh yeah, we're about to throw down in playoffs. I think you have your match coming up very soon. Mine's not going to be for a few days, but we have a chance for the ultimate cage match in the finals of the UCL, which could be really fun. So shout outs to both of us for pulling through here in the UCL, which is really cool. So regarding PU, first of all, I totally understand PU and NU being blended together. I've always kind of looked at them as being somewhat interchangeable.
Yeah.
When I play NU, one of the reasons I play NU is because I could dip into the worst of worst and really somewhat make them viable. Things like, I don't know, Persian and, I've been using ORAS. I think actually ORAS is top tier.
That's my favorite
NU,
thing about...
But like things like that, you know what I mean? Even like Ariados, things like I've loved using Ariados with Toxic Spike, Sticky Web, and then Hex Rotom. That was so fun to use. Like things like that was some of the stuff I used to use. So I've always looked at them as being together in a way. But I don't think there's a bad thing in having PU as being an official tier.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's gonna hurt anything. So I say go for it. Why not? If people want to play PU, and I played PU very selectively. It's a very interesting metagame from what I've seen. It's very, very different than NU actually, because there's different top tier threats. There's different, it's just a very different environment, but still pretty cool. So I'm actually gonna. Oh my god, am I loading?
Yeah, and my Mega Drain just did 4.
I'm thinking I was gonna skip that trainer, but should I skip the Milotic?
No, take it on. You get a lot of experience.
You think it has Ice Beam?
No, it doesn't. It has an Ice Beam in my Brian one once.
All right, I'll take my chances here with Nuzlocke. Which lady is it? This lady right here?
Yeah.
I'm scared about her Milotic.
It's level 36.
Yeah, we're starting I know we're in the low 40s, high 30s, but this is getting serious business. Some of these trainers are pretty tough, and this is in the rain too, so I'm a little worried about this thing. But Nuzlocke, this is your chance, buddy. You really need to show why you're the goblin of this playthrough.
The goblin.
No, I dig it. Like I said, I don't see a reason why not to count PU as an official tier. Just O-code that thing with Leaf Blade. It was a crit though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was a crit though.
Of course, must be nice.
So I don't know. I guess that's my ultimate thoughts, but I'm definitely curious to see what you guys have to say in the comment section below. So definitely do that because I think it's really interesting. I like when they kind of announce these new things and things get switched up a little bit. It keeps things interesting. I can tell you one thing that's not interesting, Joey, since we're kind of on the topic of competitive tiers. How do you go about just dealing with the fact that when you play OU, and I say OU specifically, I'm sure other tiers might or may not be like this, but when I play OU, once you get to a certain point in the ladder, it's like all you face is the same teams, dude. I get so sick of just facing the same 5 to 8 Pokemon over and over again.
At that point,
and I understand that's what it is, but it gets boring to me.
I mean, at that point, that's when you can start innovating because you know what's common. So at that point, I can start using, for example, Pokemon I'm going to be building on soon is Nidoking. So at that point, I can start using Nidoking because I feel like it breaks down these X, and X mons or X types of teams. I think that's just something to get used to because that's for every single tier. Every single tier has the best mons in that tier, and they're overused for a reason.
True.
But then there's the top 5 usage mons like Garchomp and others. I don't feel like thinking at the top of my head, but and yeah, like that's just something. Same thing with Yu. You would have Pokemon up there like Hydreigon, Snorlax, crap like that.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
It was funny. I was
get used to
playing Showdown this morning for a little bit, and this kid messaged me, and he knew who I was through my channel, and he said, "Hey, can you help me out with my team? You know, I know you're decent in the UCL or whatever," he said, and I said, "Okay, cool, but here's the thing, man. I don't know Smogon tiers very well. I play counter team format. That's what I know best. I play Showdown all the time, but I don't ever play it and really care about laddering or any of that stuff. I used to, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I really put the effort in to try to ladder or something." Yeah. You know, so this kid asked me, he sends a request, and I bring my GBA Pokemon. So I'm bringing a team with like Mega Aggron, Fortress, Sylveon, Scarf Salamence, Banded Victini. It was just like a random team I kind of just threw together. And this kid's team was like pretty standard. It's like everything I've always seen.
Yeah.
Like it was like, you know, his Ferrothorn. He had Ferrothorn, Latios, Sylveon. So I mean that's a little different. Rotom Wash, I think. Stuff like that. And I was like, well, this looks like every team ever, man. Like, what kind of advice do you want me to give you? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, what advice were you looking for? He's like, you wanted help team building. And I'm like, what is there to do? Just go on the Smogon forums. Like, I don't know. It's like if you're gonna take the cookie cutter team, just go take the best team that someone made. I don't know.
I mean, in that sense, I think he could have.
If that's what if you want to build something and innovate, that's one thing, but I don't know.
I think in that sense, he could have given you spreads at least. Maybe he could have optimized spreads. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, but even that, like, I don't even have the energy. When I ladder guys, I do 252 in every stat. I don't even care. Like, when I do counter team, I'm speed creeping. I'm looking at EVs to ensure after rocks I can live this hit and this hit. But like when I'm just doing like laddering on Showdown, I don't care. I just throw the things out there and say, all right, let's throw some EVs in here and you know, whatever.
This Absol, sorry to interrupt. This Absol just used SD and double team, and it's not letting me escape when I'm higher level than it. So.
Oh, it's a wild Absol.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm trying to think. So we actually have quite a.
That's a
oh
zero.
Boy.
That's a 0-9.
Crit. I went up here where the I think Regice is here maybe or something like that. I just figured I'd take on some of these trainers here. So I think what we're going to be doing, if I remember the storyline correctly, I believe we have another run-in with our opposing team here very soon.
Hey, we can go through the Safari Zone.
Oh, we get the Safari Zone too. Ooh. I think I might have to buy some repels before I go in there because I kind of want to
get stuff.
I kind of want to. There's a certain Pokemon I really want to try to get.
What is that?
So
what is it?
I'm thinking I'm gonna try to go for Pinsir or Heracross, man. Get my own Enrico.
Not getting Enrico.
Because at the beginning, I mean, Pikachu's there. Actually,
we just got a light ball.
I just got a light ball. I kind of want Pikachu, but I can't do held items unless it wins a cage match. And I don't see how Pikachu's gonna beat you in a cage match without a light ball.
I don't have a good electric resist.
If this was X and Y, I'd be down, but I'm gonna take on this last trainer. Oh, there's 2 trainers up here. Oh my god, can you imagine? Just me volt tackling with Pikachu and killing myself. That'd be funny.
Dude, the Pokemon are about the same level as us. At least the ones that I'm training.
They're getting there. They're getting there, yeah. Oh, well, you're training at 30. I have 2 guys on my team that are under 35, I think, and the rest of my team is like low 40s.
I mean, so I have my my Soul Gazer.
I really want Weezing. I'm trying to get my Weezing.
Oh, you're trying to get a Weezing, yeah. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I think that's gonna. I think Weezing's gonna be really good for me because it helps me against Heracross and it helps me against Blaziken a little bit too. Not so much against Blaziken, but at least Heracross. Is it Guts or Moxie?
It's I don't know. That's a good question, Dan. You'll find out in the cage
That's a big
match.
difference. It's a big difference, man. I don't know if Weezing learns Will-O-Wisp from Level Up though, so it might not even matter.
But hopefully,
but
Poison's
always nice. Yo, imagine you just get Facade on this thing and it just start wrecking lives.
All right, I think. Ooh. So do I go for the Mega Horn miss? Yes, I do.
Do it.
No, I missed.
Oh my god! Oh, you went for
Teeter
Teeter Dance. You're so lucky. I thought you were about to go down for a second.
I was like, go down to Psychic. I'm a little bit higher level than them. Just a little bit though.
Yeah, Grumpig's pretty weak.
I'll go out
Grumpig's
to
an interesting Pokemon. What do you think Grumpig needs to make it better? It's got thick fat, you know. It's got.
I think it needs better stats.
Yeah, I guess that's
he
it.
just
right?
power gemmed Oh, my Pelipper switching. No.
That prediction, though. You got to stay in.
Yeah, okay. I'm
Stay
going
in,
right
dude.
back out into my bug type.
He's gonna psychic you right now on the prediction. Psyshock. It's gonna crit Psyshock, kill you.
I'd actually be really pissed if that happened. It's Zen
Laugh
Headbutt.
so hard. Uh-oh. It's attack stats booty.
It crit.
Oh, if that was a crit. Ooh, it was
Do
a
I
crit.
risk the Mega Horn? You know, this is the same thing that happened with the overheat. I'm just going to use a Hyper
So here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to call it right now. If you stay in and you Mega Horn and miss and die, you're going to get ripped to pieces because you stayed in on a stupid move to stay in. If you're going to switch out, then people are going to rip you for not taking chances.
That's comments for you. I'm just going to use
It's
extra
all
fin.
good. Guys, no, seriously, we joke around a lot about it, but we appreciate the fact that you comment and take the time to, like, enjoy the video and give us your thoughts. It's just from our perspective, like, it's just like, if we read, like, oh, you guys aren't, you guys are over leveled, that kind of stuff, it's like, we got to get through the game, though, I don't want to lose the playthrough.
I just use an X defend. I'm good.
This man, he's stocked up on X defense and all sorts of stuff.
Gotcha.
Nice
Where's my
job, Jimmy.
confused heal?
I got to switch you out, Jimmy.
Alright, buddy.
All right.
I'm going to need you to pull through this and hit this Mega Horn, buddy. Come on.
Uh-oh, that's a risky play.
Of course. Don't crit
If
me.
you get Zen Headbutt crit right now.
I lose, yeah.
Enrico! No, you're good.
Nah, this is how I beat the gym leader.
Yeah, that was it, man. Just throw
use
up the
X item, all the X items.
You have nothing to beat a Grumpig, dude? You gotta have
I
something
have
on
like
your team.
4 fighting types on my team.
Yeah, Joey the mono fighting type gym leader. Alright. Do I beat
Stop
Manectric with
moves.
Quick Attack, you think? With Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Probably
It
not.
doesn't have anything to touch you.
So what are you thinking about going into your match here? You got the GBA
Oh,
taking on Patters.
Wait.
I know you can't spoil your plans, but or maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't know. No, I actually can't. I'm gonna be playing him before this.
Right around the time the video goes up, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I should. But I don't know. I have some ideas versus him. Like, there's definitely some Pokemon that I brought
got some
last
nasty
time that
moves.
I'm, second guessing just because of what he ended up
Did you lose
bringing.
to him the first time?
Huh?
Did you lose to him the
Nah,
first
I beat
time?
him. I played him right
okay.
after you.
Oh, that's right. So he lost his first two, and then he went on a dominance streak, right? He just killed it for a while.
If I would have to give out awards for the UCO, he'd definitely be the most improved, and I think Nips would be the second one after that.
Oh yeah, Nips did really well. I think he ended up finishing 9-6 or something.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good record. I really think that next season we should make it so more teams make the playoffs, though.
Yeah, best of 6.
I think 4 teams is yeah. I think 6 out of 15, maybe even 8. Like the GBA is 16 teams. Not to compare because they're not the same league, obviously, but the GBA is 16 teams now, and 8 are getting in. And a lot of the reason for that is not because it's not supposed to be every kid gets a trophy kind of thing. It's the problem is what happens in a league is when you end up getting halfway through the season, if you're already out of the playoff race at week 7,
people start giving up.
You're not gonna care, and then you have people who forfeit their matches, people who just don't care anymore, and whatever else, and it's supposed to be a fun league, so I get that part too, but I go into each match and I want it to be competitive.
Look at this Duskull. It just used curse
It's
when it was
going curse?
under half. Goodbye.
It's gonna still curse you though. You better watch
I'm just
out.
gonna switch.
Uh-oh, Power Gem. Eat that up, Taylor Swift. You're a champion.
What if I crit you?
Do I chance
How
the
upset
roll
would you
right
be?
here? Do I chance to roll with the aerial ace here? I did over 50%
It'll kill.
last time.
It'll kill.
Alright, we're going for it. It's better kill. Yeah, we're good. Whew.
In my mind,
Good
I
job,
was
Taylor.
hoping, come on, don't kill.
I knew you were trouble when you walked out.
Please don't ever quote Taylor Swift on my channel again in your life.
It's too late. I already did it. I got Explosion. Do I give him Explosion?
Go for it. Go kamikaze.
No way, dude.
Go to a cage
No,
match
dude.
and you want to get rid of a Pokemon I have?
Imagine. Someone asked what happened if both Pokemon die in a cage match, and I think it was someone over a DM on Twitter, and I said both Pokemon die. That's how it works.
So you just click Explosion?
So, yeah, I click Explosion and both Pokemon die. That's if Explosion actually kills, though, if you think it would.
It probably
I don't
would
know.
after a
Depends on-
sludge. It'll probably kill every member after a sludge.
Oh, no, that was actually...
The Golem?
Rakisha,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
never mind.
Rakisha.
That'll kill everything. Hell yeah.
Imagine, dude, you bring in Blaziken, and I live the hit. I live like a double kicker or whatever
What
it
if I
is.
went for Sand
Sky
Attack
Uppercut.
and you exploded?
I miss. Oh,
I've
my
had that
God,
happen
that'd
to
be-
me before. I've exploded on Pokemon and missed. Especially because I played a lot of Gen 4. So a lot of people like to bring in their Sandvale Gliscors on my Metagrosses. Nice and dodged. Don't we catch a Pokemon here?
Is that considered the new route?
I mean, I'd rather
so.
just save it for the Safari Zone anyway.
Well, I think it is considered the new route. I'm pretty sure there's some ghost-type Pokemon here. That's interesting. We're actually getting an opportunity here pretty soon to catch a couple fire-type Pokemon, Meta-type, some ghost types as well. So there's a lot of opportunities to kind of expand. I know you need some more fighting types to kind of expand on the squads here. How do I beat this Sableye? Excuse me. Snarl, I think.
I need this thing to have a different move. Like, I mean, Aqua Tail and Play Rough is amazing, but I need priority. I need Toxic.
I gotta ask Joey, since I know it's your channel, but maybe if you don't mind, I kind of want to get your thoughts on my GBA draft. Since that just happened, did you take a look?
What do you have? Sylveon, Victini.
Yeah.
So you basically copied Jay, from what I remember.
Yeah. So everyone said that, and I didn't even realize it until like afterwards. But I only copied the first three. But yeah, I have Victini, Sylveon, Mega Aggron as my Mega, Salamence, Jolteon as well. I have Muck, Quagsire, Fortress, Keldeo. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's the gist of it. I think I have Uxie as well for defense.
I think you're really well-rounded in a sense that you have Pokemon that can accomplish different things, such as like you have a lot of mixed Pokemon. Like I feel like, for example, Muck. I know that's maybe not a Pokemon you'll bring all the time, but I feel like Muck can do so much just because of its great move pool. And same thing with like you have Pokemon like Keldeo that can wall break as well as they can go for taunt and things. So I think it's a pretty cool one, especially Victini. I think Victini is an awesome pick. I was talking with Miguel, or I noticed Miguel was talking about him not getting Victini. What is that?
What is what?
I'm gonna get this. Hold up. I noticed Miguel was talking about Victini. He was like, it's kind of underwhelming because of the Stealth Rock weakness and things like that. But I don't know. I feel like Pokemon that can switch.
You still have 4 opportunities to come in and kill something though. You know, even with rocks. Like that's why I drafted Victini. From my perspective, it was like Victini is one of those Pokemon that if you have banded Victini and your opponent doesn't have that fast of a team, it pretty much kills something every time. Like I did 87% to Latios in a game I was playing earlier with banded Victini. That's a resisted hit. Like that's insane.
I just got my sneaking counter and it was a Pelipper, so I am sad.
Oh, well, there goes that. You know, Victini is one of those Pokemon. I think that having, from my perspective, it was like, okay, Mega Aggron can be offensive, it can be very defensive. Sylveon is the same way. And kind of what you said, one of my focus points that I was trying to build off of was I wanted to be able to have a lot of different Pokemon do different things. So
yeah, I think that's
the fact that I have Aggron, Uxie, Fortress, Golurk, all those Pokemon that have Stealth Rocks, that's something I lacked in the UCL. And what it made me do is, like, if I wanted to bring Golurk, I had to bring Rocks Golurk because it was the only thing on my team that was the slot for Rocks. You know? So I'm kind of glad that I don't have that anymore because it gives you a little bit more team building opportunities. And Mega Aggron, I feel like a lot of people question my pick. I don't know how you feel about it, but I did a lot of playtesting with it. And the thing I like about it is it just doesn't die, dude. It's not going to die in one hit. It's just not. If you Mega Evolve, it's not going to die in one hit. And it could kill a lot of things back in.
No, I think it's definitely a Pokemon worth getting. And do you hear this creaking that my headset is making?
I do, yeah, a little bit.
Oh man. One sec, guys. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to grab this encounter here. See if I can grab it. What is it?
Stop cheater dancing!
Pokemon. It's a Kecleon, so I'm not even gonna get it. Oh, you went against that that slacking trainer?
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that thing.
Yeah, I am too, man.
Do I dare take on the slacking trainer?
Okay, I can't say what key. Sorry, by the way, guys, if you heard the creaking. I don't know what was going on with that, or what was going on with that, but in any case, I'm gonna switch out the Blaze again, and I'm gonna Force Palm.
I'm gonna try to beat these guys. I'm gonna see if I can beat this slacking here. Very scary.
I'm gonna Force Palm this spin though. The good thing is she teeter danced slacking, so.
This thing just gonna hit himself.
Yeah, on the turn that it tries to attack. Come on, Braylon. Come on, Envy. Dude, I've hit myself every single time in this game when it comes to confusion.
It's bad luck, man. Bad news bears. Alright, how do I beat this thing? I can go for Crunch. And I can go for Earthquake because I'm flying.
I'm going to double kick the Spinda, and then I'll just go for a Hyper Potion on Braylon. I'm not going to risk him.
Oh my god. Slacking. Get out of here. I'm just hitting this slacking hard. You think Earthquake is going to kill the Spinda in one hit? We're going to find out here in a second.
Actually, I'm not even risking this thing staying in. Maybe.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not staying with any of my Pokemon that are not at full HP versus a slacking. Screw that. I'll just go out to Jam, man.
This thing's scary.
And then Blunder.
When I think of the name Jambat, I think of your Doug Trio. I'm like, his Jambats?
My Jambat.
Doug Trio?
It's an awesome name. All right.
We gotta win, man. We gotta win our UCL matches so we can face each other in the championship.
Well, I already told you the ideal situation for me.
Is that I don't win, right?
Yep.
You don't want me to win. Come on, we're supposed to be friends.
I'm talking
man.
about matchup wise. Versus Patters, my matchup is okay. Versus Shady, my matchup is okay. Shady has a pretty decent matchup versus you, and same with Patters. So
yeah, Shady has. I actually don't think my matchup against Patters is that bad. I think Gross handles a lot of his team. But
I think Slowbro can handle a lot of yours.
Yeah, I beat. Well, so here's what messed me up when I played him the first time. I stayed in with Raikou, predicting the switch on the Thunderbolt like 3 times.
I remember.
It was ridiculous. What do you think? Should I give Leaf Storm to Nilbog over Growth, or you think Growth is more valuable?
I think Leaf Storm is better, just because.
Because I have Leaf Blade. Yeah, I mean Nilbog's pretty frail anyway. He's not gonna really set up.
Go ahead and Growth on my 3 fighting types.
I definitely have the best matchup against you. I was actually hoping that me and you would play in the first round of the playoffs. But I'm honestly at the point now where like kind of my philosophy here is, and maybe some people will not like me to say this, but honestly I'm really stoked that I got where I'm at. You know, I played really well throughout the season, and if I lose to Shady in the first round, then I lose to Shady in the first round. That's what it is. Yeah. He's a good battler, so yeah, I'm not gonna like beat myself up or whatever. And I think, you know, if people get mad at me over it or something, then I'm not really gonna care. So let me see if I can get an encounter here that's not a Kecleon, because I already have one.
Well, my first encounter was a Pokemon I have, so I can get another one.
Yeah.
And I just got a Max Repel.
I got Lanoon, but I've already gotten Zigzagoon, right?
Wait, are we counting the Safari Zone as a different place then?
Yeah, I think Safari Zone's different, but I'm pretty sure this might. I'm trying to think if this is a duplication of the route prior, or what. Let me actually
look at the map.
Yeah.
Me too.
You wanna take a peek? I don't know if this counts as a new route or
it's
not.
Route 121 and the.
I think that's a continuation. I think Route 121 is the whole thing.
Could be. I'll go all the way back and
no, it's a different route. It is considered a different route. So we do have a capture here if we want it. So we'll see if we can get something to pop up.
I want to go to Safari Zone. I want to end it with that.
All right, let's do that. Let's forget our encounter here. It's whatever. Let's do the Safari Zone real quick, and we'll end the episode in the Safari Zone because there's some cool stuff in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to where I want to get without stepping in the grass. I don't want to be like lame and use repels. But
I have a repel. I'm gonna use it.
I don't know if I have any.
Wait,
I have 2.
Why was I allowed inside the Safari Zone without? Oh, there's a Pikachu!
That's gonna be your encounter, man. You going for the Pikachu?
Pikachu! I love how they actually put the tail too. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do. Are you going for it? I'm going for my Max Repel right now.
Skipping that. Do my Max Repel. I'm searching. It's pretty cool though. Pikachu, Peekaboo. Wait a second. I just remembered my Breloom can learn TMs. Hold up. Oh.
So I need your thoughts here before I go and do this. So we made the agreement that when you enter a new area, if a Pokemon pops up in the deck snap, that has to be the Pokemon you encounter for the deck snap. So I just scared it away. So are we gonna make it so you're not gonna go for your Pikachu, right? So are we gonna make it so we have to get the encounter?
I guess we skipped that then, huh?
Are we? So we're just doing the encounter in the grass then?
Yeah, I guess.
So whatever grass part we want. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to a spot that I like, because I don't know if I can get to Pinsir from where I'm at, but I'm certainly gonna try.
I forgot I could
think I can get to Pinsir. But I'm playing the roulette here of whether I'm gonna actually get Pinsir or not, because it's not Dex Nav, so probably get like Doduo, which I guess is what it is. I think Pinsir's over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm in the area where Pinsir is. So, and what's the Dex Snap Pokemon that just popped up?
Pinsir. Tell me it's Pinsir.
Nah, it's actually Gloom, so I can't get it anyway. But I'm just gonna run in the grass and see what I find. My Repel's still going.
I have a bunch of Max Repels. Good lord. All right, let me get a Pokemon in here. Oh wait, why did I just use a Max Repel if I'm gonna get a Pokemon? Sigh.
Let's see. So my encounter for the Safari Zone is gonna be in this patch of grass, and it is going to be a. Drum roll, please. I already have Gloom, so I gotta do another one.
I just put on a Max Repel for some reason. Well, at least I'm taking these items. Bro, I completely forgot that I gave my Breloom the chance to have... Is that a shiny over there? Oh no, that's just something that's shining.
That's the, whatchamacallit, Megastone.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Megastone.
I forgot that they shine up. It's been that long.
Ooh, I got a Horde. That means it's Psyduck, I think, or Doduo? I don't know why I sound excited. It's Doduo.
It's Doduo, yeah!
Yeah. Whoa, my God, it's a Doduo. All right, I'm gonna click surf, and if any of them survive, I'll catch it.
That's what I used to do too. I gotta ride. Oh my God, that's so cool.
Oh, that's what I was looking at that. All right. So here's the deal. If any of these survive from my surf, then they'll be worthy for my team, guys.
I like that. I just gotta ride. You know what that just meant? Like,
that's a big deal.
yeah, like I had Soul Gazer on the team because I didn't have a rock type. That is insane.
They all died, I think. Yep, all 5 of them just dropped. All right, well, it wasn't meant to be, guys.
That is unfortunate.
What are you gonna do? All right, let's see you try to catch this thing. That means you're gonna fodder off Soul Gazer now.
I'm not saying that because then there'll be comments being mad at me.
All right,
but if Soul Gazer unfortunately dies, if Soul Gazer unfortunately dies in an accident, you know.
All right, my last saving grace, guys, is if this is a shiny pincer, I can add it to my team because it's a shiny. So we're gonna test our luck here. I am the shiny king, right? Nah, it didn't work this time. I tried. Solid efforts, guys. Are you're gonna just lose? You're gonna just lose?
No,
him
I'm
now?
not purposely trying to lose him. But he's the only Pokemon I have on my team. I just crit him too. Oh God, Soul Gazer, be careful.
Yeah, you can catch him now. You're good.
Yeah, and I'll live the next SmackDown anyway.
I'm getting out of this far.
This is a momentous occasion, so I'm gonna use a Premier Ball.
Ooh, this man's pulling out all the stops.
Bro, Rhyhorn is perfect for my team.
It really
No!
is. And it's a cool Pokemon too. Tell me you just killed it, or it just killed you. Oh, it broke out. You're saying.
All right. Because they'll be.
You can't get all excited like that. I don't know what
I
happened.
feel like they'll get. See,
I mean, I can see your screen, but
see, like I want to fodder off Soul Gazer, and I'll just name this thing Soul Gazer as well.
the Soul Gazer too.
Yeah.
That's the easiest layout change ever.
I know. You just changed the picture. I'm doing that.
All right, let's see if you can catch this thing. Ultra Ball. Yeah, you're good now.
Come on.
Easy peasy, man.
Yeah.
There it is. This man.
They call me the Rhyhorn Kid.
That's a good mon to have to your team.
Definitely.
It really is.
And I'm gonna make it a ride on too. Ooh. Hey, shout out to Soul Gazer though. Live that with 4 HP. Unfortunate.
Not bad at all, dude. Killing it.
Give a nickname to Rhyhorn. Hell yeah. It's a girl.
Debating on what I should do with my team here, because I like my team, but I don't like having Turbo. I think
I kind of feel like you would feel like that. I felt like you would.
He's got held items though. He does have held items.
He has Quick Feet too, right?
Yeah.
I feel like part of the reason you don't like Turbo is 1, he's really underwhelming, and 2, I have like 3 fighting types, and now I have a Rhyhorn. So like, you ain't touching me.
I do like this team otherwise, but I'm missing something here. It's missing, and I don't think Nexus is gonna fill the gap I need.
Yeah, I feel the same way, just because it's really again underwhelming just because of its ability. I have to think of a nickname for this thing.
I thought you were gonna go with Soul Gazer.
Yeah, I'll just spell out Soul Gazer instead of making it SG. So now we have to do some more work. Actually, no, that's just me. No, never mind. That's not the Pokemon. Nice. No edits on the layout this entire episode.
Hey, best episode ever, and it's on the time crunch too, Joey. So you're on fire.
Hey,
man.
All right, I'm gonna name it Soul Gazer.
Take us out whenever you're ready, my friends.
All right, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. You know. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the episode of the day. What? Oh yeah, I guess
episode 17.
Yeah, episode 17, guys. That's gonna be it.
We're done
Definitely don't forget to leave a like. Go ahead and check out Dan. The next episode will be on his channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. around 2 p.m. Eastern, probably 2 p.m. Eastern. Actually, 2 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed, and of course, what else is there? Didn't I just say I hope you guys enjoyed like 5 times?
Guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. We will catch you guys next time.
Later.
Peace. What are you doing?